Hello, welcome back to Beastmaster Channel. I'm your host, Nick Atkinson. Today I have a video for you of some wild pigs that have made their way into a cattle feedlot. And we were out hunting. It's about 11 o'clock at night. We ran across these pigs as they were making their way across a field. And before we could get set up to them, they hightailed it for this feed trough because they were hungry and they had no idea that we were watching them. So they weren't trying to get away or anything. So by the time we made it over there, you can see they're having a good time hopping in and out of the feed trough, and this is a perfect example of a problem that ranchers have with these pigs, other than them destroying their property, is them getting in and out of the troughs and contaminating them, and then of course eating all the feed that's made for or meant for the cattle. So we've got two shooters here. What we're looking at is being filmed through my thermal optic on my rifle. And then I've got the rancher with me and another shooter. And while we're trying to get set up, the pigs are running around. They're at about 72 yards. I ranged them while we're getting set up. And basically we're discussing how we want to approach the situation, since there's all these cows mixed in with the pigs. If here in a few minutes you'll see the camera will pan to the left, and you'll see there's actually about 200 cows in this pen. And unfortunately, the fence that's made to keep the cows in, it doesn't actually keep the pigs out. So they can just come and go as they want and eat basically as much as they want at night, because nobody's out there to run them off, and they feel a lot more comfortable at night. And this is where the thermals really give us a huge advantage, and the night vision gives us a huge advantage, because right now if those pigs were to look right at us, they would not see us because it's pitch black. There's no light or anything like that. They can only see a short distance, and like I said, we're at about 70 yards, and I can tell you how many pigs are there, what they're doing, and where the cows are and everything like that. So the human advantage and the technological advantage is definitely visible. So right now I'm looking around to see if there's any other pigs, or to see if they're all together. And what you're going to see is these pigs will separate out from the cows, and then we make the decision to go ahead and shoot. There's a good look at how many cows are actually in there, and they're all over there laying down. So right now they're too close to all these cows, and we don't want to risk injuring a cow or accidentally shooting a cow. That's really our main concern before even trying to get the pigs out of there. So there's a good example right there. You see them hopping in and out of the trough, and they actually contaminate it because they get feces in the trough when they do that. So here's one pig by himself, and the other shooter's getting set up, and we're going to wait for one more to come, so that way we get two simultaneous shots, and that way we get two good hits before they start running. So let's see what happens.
Alright, hang on, let me pick one out. Alright, I'm ready when you're ready.
So there's one pig down and another pig hit, and now here's what I was talking about. Look at all those cows back there. And then the pigs have no idea where we are, because we're shooting suppressed guns, and they're not that loud. They don't know where it came from. The other shooter just shot that one that was there by himself. Now here the other pigs running back in a circle again, and they end up coming right at us. And it's actually pretty interesting because they don't even see us. And that front pig is at about 20 yards right now, and it still doesn't know we're there. Getting a little too close for comfort, so we go ahead and start shooting them. There's another pig down. And then this is a pretty cool running shot. There's 1, 2, and 3 down on the run. And then of course that front pig took a tumble. I don't know if he ran into the fence or if he was already shot, but you'll see him. There he is. He got back up and he's making his way across the road. He's moving a little slow, so he may have already been hit at some point. And of course we want to harvest some meat off of him and put him out of his misery if he's already shot. The objective is to not go out there and make these animals suffer. The objective is to go out and eliminate them. So we put him down here. He's at about 100 yards right there. So for Beastmaster Channel, I'm your host Nick Atkinson. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoy the video.